Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and today I wanted to talk about Marvell or Marvell and where I think this stock can go over the next few weeks. So on a short-term basis, this stock has a very beautiful bull flag setup here. It's completed its 5-wave cycle higher from these lows back here, and it's built out this bull flag since it started consolidating in its ABC wave, and now it's kind of ready for a move higher. So what you'd expect is if we break out of this bull flag is a move to this 161.8% extension of the range of this bull flag. You can't really see it on the chart, but that sits right at around 45. You can see the 138.2% extension that sits right at around 42.13. So the way you could go about trading this is you could take a position here at about 36, and you could put your risk versus these recent lows at about 32.53. So in this case, you're risking about 3 points for potentially 10 points. So it's not the best risk reward trade, but I think this is actually a really high probability trade. I think there's a really strong chance we do see this 161.8% extension that sits at about 45. So the way I'd go around doing this trade is I'd probably trim half of the position into this 138.2% extension at 42.13, and then I would ride the rest of that 161.8% extension at about 45. I think that's a good way to go around trading this. You've got a pretty decent risk reward in this trade, so I think this is a great trade opportunity. Longer term, if you're looking to get in the stock, I think you'll probably end up getting a better entry. I think if you're looking to get in the stock for a long-term position, I think a great entry would be this long-term trend line we have down here. If we ever see this again, this would be a fantastic entry. You can just buy off this long-term trend line and then put your stop below it, and that would be a great long-term position. But on a shorter-term basis, I do think there's a great trade opportunity offered right now, and we should see about 42 to 45 a share. Again, I think there's a really high chance we see this level. This is a more really high probability trade where you have way more odds stacked in your favor rather than against you. So I think there's a very good chance we see that level. So hopping over to the options chain here, I wanted to highlight a trade that I think actually offers you a pretty good risk reward. So I really like these $40 calls at about 1 in premium. If you buy these at about 1 in premium, I think there's a good chance these could see upwards of about 5 in premium. Again, I'd probably trade these the same way. I would put my stop versus those recent lows, and then I would probably trim half of these into that 138.2% extension, and then sell the rest into the 161.8% extension. You've got about a 1 to 5 risk reward in the trade, which is good, but for me personally, it doesn't really fit my risk reward model for options. I usually like to look for about a 1 to 10 risk reward for my option trades. So this wouldn't personally fit my model, but I think a lot of people would find this as a great trade. I think there's a really high chance these do see about 5 in premium. These are about 2 months out, so you've got quite a bit of time on these. The time it took to build out that bull flag was about 2 months. So a break out of that range should take about a month to 2 months to head to its extensions. So I think there's a really high probability these see 5 in premium, and I think this offers a pretty decent trade. Anyways, that's kind of my views on Marvell stock. If you enjoyed this video or it helped you out in some sort of way, make sure you subscribe and leave a like. Thank you.